This is iOS 18. This is my first impression, and there are a few cool features that I really liked. One of them has to be the lock and hide applications. I had to use a third-party application to do that. Now it's all free, you can use it. So the only thing is just tap and hold onto any app icon, and then you will see a button called Require Face ID. If you click it, there are two options. One is just Require Face ID, which is just locking the application. The other one is hide and require it. So the hiding and requiring it means it will be removed from every single places, except there is going to be a hidden folder inside your app library where you can access it through Face ID. So it just doesn't make sense, but it's there. The next is customization. This is a big thing and Apple is talking too much about it. Here's the thing. This is where you natively have the option to colorize the icons, whether it's the color you choose or whether it's the color you take from the wallpaper, or you let iOS decide it. You can do it. Also, you can just simply click on the light, dark, automatic options, or click on the tinted ones for the icons. Then you can make them smaller with text, or you can remove the text and make it larger. Or you can just dim the wallpaper behind or make it lighter, however you want. You can choose the colors, you can choose the saturation. That's really good. Looks neat, but I don't know how many times I'm going to use it. But the most important thing is that you can actually place the icons anywhere on the home screen, which is fantastic. But if you just want to move too many things here and there, then they will reshuffle and it's another pain. But one cool addition to this customization thing is that, well, now you can actually switch from the app to its own widget, whether it's the smaller one, the bigger one, or the biggest one. You can do it right from the home screen. Just tap and hold and you have these options. Or you can manually do it too. If you go to the wiggle mode, you can just take this corner, do slide around to find things out. It's really neat and it's very easy. And this is the same thing you will also see inside the control center. It's now so much different than it is just like personalized for every single people. Now you can customize the way you want. You can have several different pages for several different stuffs. For me, I need the brightness, the torch, the accessibility shortcuts pretty much every single day. So I have them the way I want. You can edit them, you can make them smaller, you can make them bigger. Also, you can see the new torch animation, which though looks a bit ugly because it's too much in the face, but hey, it's a new torch animation and you can just slide around to up or down the brightness of the torch, but whatever. Swipe up to see even more. I have like Bluetooth in the bigger one, mobile data, low power mode. All of them are in the big size tiles. I can make them smaller too if I want, or I can open any applications from the control center, I can say. Because now Control Center also allows you to open any applications from it. In my case, I have added these applications. You can add a lot more, or you can resize them as you want. It's really amazing. Also, you can see at the top that there is the power button, which is what you have to touch and hold for a few seconds, and then it will allow you to turn off the iPhone. There is no option to restart though. But now let's look at the lock screen. You know what? Now you can open any app from the lock screen without going to anywhere. You can just edit the lock screen right this way. Click on the customization, then click on the lock screen, and then you have these two buttons that are customizable. You can remove the buttons too. If you just don't want to have any buttons, you just can click on it and that's it. There is no button as such. So however you want, it's really amazing. In my case, you can see that I have removed the torch and I only have the YouTube application there. So it's pretty cool. Now the settings page is also something that I have seen is fantastic, because now you don't have to scroll all the way at the bottom to just see the settings of YouTube. You can just click on the apps because all the apps are in one place, and then you can scroll using this slider menu at the side. I mean, this was really weird looking on the older variants of the iOS, but now it's sorted out a little bit better and I really like it. There's also a new password application. Now this is totally unnecessary to me because I don't know why I have it, but at least you have everything in here, like all the passwords that you used to get inside the password settings, inside the settings, that's all here, plus the Wi-Fi passwords too. Maybe over time Apple will add more features to it, but as of yet, it's just that thing separated from the settings. Now there are a few other things too, like the phone app actually got a big upgrade. This phone dialer app now supports speed dial. It also does support live caller ID. And then there is the call recording button. This is the most unique thing in iPhones, even though it has been there on Androids, and that's just a normal thing to say, but many of these things are actually in Android. This is really amazing and a very basic and a very helpful feature. Now, one feature that is confusing to me is just the new Photos application. I mean, I have so many photos and oh god, it's so confusing. Every single year we see new things in the Photos app, and now it has become a lot more stressful to me. Now, even though you can go all the bottom of the Photos application and customize and reorder stuff, what you want, what you don't want, and you can place them where you want them, but at the end of the day, this is more confusing, but also sometimes really interesting. Now, in the messaging application, there are so many changes. One of the interesting one is that it now supports RCS natively. So that means you can chat with an Android guy even if you are on Wi-Fi. You don't need cellular plan to send messages. And on top of that, you can send high quality medias to them. But not everything is supported, even though you have the typing indicators and stuff like that, but you don't have the cooler features that you get with the normal standard messaging. For example, you can add effects to a specific part of the message. Now, also another thing is that there is also send later button. You can click on the plus button and add send later. Now, this is only for the iMessage peoples, but at the end of the day, this is a very helpful feature for a lot of people. And you can set a date up to 2 weeks, right from the day you are sending it. Anyway, other than that, there is also a new thing that you can send a photo with up to a size of 100 megabytes, but only to the Blue Bubbles people. So that's another thing. Let me know about your thoughts in the comment section below. What feature you like the most in the iOS 18?
And yes, if you feel like you need some really cool wallpapers for your devices, whether it's a tablet or a smartphone or even a laptop, well, I have some crazy cool 8K wallpapers, stunning designs, and amazing colors. Visit my website, joindavid.com, link down below. And until the next one, bye and take care.